pursuit of greatness begins at first light and never, ever ends. Time is the enemy, the ally, and the holy grail of every race car driver. Who will be victorious? Only time will tell. Let's go.
Hello there everybody, and welcome to another week of BiS Racing. This week we are in the F1600. Last week we were in the Radical at the full configuration of Silverstone. This week we are at the international configuration of Silverstone. F1600. It should be a good fun race. We still have about 40 minutes before we get into qualifying. So what I'm going to do right now is just going to go out and get me some practice runs. Chat, everything is up and running, so feel free to say hi. I will see the chat. I am still working on the YouTube chat, so if your chat doesn't show up in the stream, it should still show up for me on a separate screen. I'm still working on the full integration of the chats into the system, so please be patient, but by all means, hopefully you hear and you enjoy the stream. These races have been good so far. We've had one in the F1600, we've had one in the Radical. They've been a lot of fun. Haven't really been where I want to be, but I've had a lot of fun, so I mean that's the most important part. So let's go out and get a few laps in and see where we stand overall through practice session. Alright. Okay, so there we go, just save some resources there.
Pit lane speed limit is 55 kilometers per hour. Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Off track here is brutal on this configuration. Almost every time out of that corner I get a freaking off track. It's really annoying. Alright, let's get a few laps in here. See if we can't catch somebody out and get a draft.
No play.
All right, Robert, we need to watch these track limits.
Yeah, I know about the track limits. You need to shut up. Black box relative.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
Black box relative.
B13.
On your right, clear right.
Oh, I came out into a flurry here.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line, clear right.
Fully cold tire.
On your left, clear left.
Had no grip. Absolutely no grip. Okay. Black box relative. That's an off track. Ooh, that's a slowdown.
This lap will be deleted. We need to slow down, give back some time. Mind these track limits, please, Robert.
Yeah, track limits. Let's see if I can catch these guys up.
B12. track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
Oh, there's a bit of a lot.
B13.
There's an off track.
Watch the track limits, please, Robert. This lap won't count, you've cut the track.
Finally got a good exit out of there.
Position. This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
Bitch! Thought I nailed it that time again. Kinda sucks.
11.
Speed that entry up. Yeah, I know that's an off track.
Okay, Robert, you need to watch the track limits. Watch the track limits.
Left side, clear left. Left side, clear left.
Mind these track limits, please, Robert.
Car left, clear left.
Activate limiter. Box in 600 meters.
I had no fuel left anyways, that was it. Finish fuel. Okay, I guess he can't hear me right now. I'm gonna have to take a look at that.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
So now at least I know why you can't hear me. I've got the wrong microphone on. I have to do a save here. Like that. Let's see. Save it. Save. Yes. So now, local time.
7:57 p.m.
Alright, you can hear me now. That's good now. Pretty bad when you can't hear you, but so let's see. Right now we are, where are we? P11. Not bad. I mean, I'm in the 110s. I'm almost in the 109s. I just keep screwing it up. So yeah, I should be in top tier today. We got about 22 minutes before we're going to go into our qualifying session. So just some lag time here. Just take a break, read a little bit, see what's going on. I hope you're enjoying the stream. There will be a live broadcast of this race. The live broadcast will launch in approximately half an hour over on Pit Road Productions. You can find them over on YouTube. You can also go, if you're streaming from YouTube, you can go to the Howler channel. Into the description of this stream, you'll see the link to Pit Road Productions over on YouTube. So yeah, this hopefully this goes well. So far, this is my third fully scheduled stream, both streaming Twitch and YouTube. So again, if you're watching the stream on YouTube, please do me a favor. If you're having any issues, other than the chat issue, like I said, unfortunately, chat with YouTube is not going to show up on the stream. I'm still working on that full integration. There's a machine rebuild. There's a whole lot going on, so it probably won't be active probably till the new year. I'm hoping to be sooner than that, but there's a lot going on, so I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I will see messages typed into the YouTube channel. I do have a display for that. I will, as far as I know, it works. So I'll see your chat messages and be able to respond. Plus over on Twitch, that one's already set up. I have a separate screen that shows me all in the chat, so I'm able to chat with you. Just be aware, I'm in a race, so if I'm battling or in corners, I may not be looking over at my screen to know that you've said anything or that asked a question. I'm sure I could try and do something through the straightaways and stuff, but we'll have to see how that goes. So for now, we've got 20 minutes before qualifying, so I am going to go do a few more laps. Again, mind you, I don't know what happens when you hit 17. I don't want to risk. I've got 13 incident points. There's 17 maximum incident points, which usually isn't an issue, but I don't know how the heat system works, so I don't want to end up disqualified. So I really don't want to run any more laps. Just because I know, just the style of this track.
20 minutes.
The style of this track, the way this track is laid out, I'm going to get some serious, I'm going to get off tracks during qualifying. I will take a short break during the, usually about 10 to 8. So usually in about 10 minutes, we will be jumping into the driver's meeting. Unfortunately, I don't allow people to listen in on the driver's meeting, so I am here. I will be here, but I will be listening to the driver's meeting at the same time, which is basically just, this is how we want everybody to conduct themselves, make sure everybody's set up and ready to go, and just, make sure generally these races have been a lot of fun. It's been a great time so far this season. I've even made an appearance on the broadcast, so that's always good. When you're driving good enough that they show you on the broadcast, it's a good feeling. I wasn't as competitive last year. I'm a little bit more competitive this year. I've done some adjustments to the way I'm driving the car, which has improved my driving a lot. My seating position, where I'm sitting in the car, I've pretty much done everything just like I would in real life, position myself so that I have the best possible vision, best possible feel in the steering, and everything is going pretty much the way I want it to. Sorry, I had a monitor out of alignment there, that's weird. So yeah, we got about 8 minutes before we'll end up going into the driver's meeting. I so want to go out and just run laps. but unfortunately it's just not an option right at the moment. Simply because, like I said, I don't want to risk the chance of I don't want to make the possibility of getting a DQ before qualifying. But I don't know. I really don't know how the heat system works, whether it will disqualify me. Usually when you're in practice session, it counts incident points, but there's not a limit. But my screen is showing there's a limit on my incident points. Right now I'm sitting at 13 out of 17. You get about, what do you get? You get 13 laps basically out of a tank of fuel. So, it allows you a single off track every lap, which, do you want to do? No, but if it wins you the race, so be it. As long as you don't get, if you watched the stream last week, I was really close at getting in the top 20 of the radicals with a big field. It was a really big and really, really strong field. And I ended up battling for a position with about coming around for the white flag, and I had to pit and serve a penalty, which was really, really disappointing. I mean, I could have continued to run, but I mean, it gives you a harsher penalty, so it might have moved me down to 2 or 3 spots, even though I didn't finish that well anyways. So, that's just what I'm hoping tonight is things don't turn out where I end up getting myself a penalty and taking myself out of a good strong position finish. First race of the season in these cars, I actually did pretty well. I mean, I would have liked to have done better. I had an incident in the second race, I think, or the first race. Usually the first race, I end up with an incident. I end up spinning the car or something, just overdoing it, overzealous, and not relaxed. But this time around, hopefully, I can keep the car on track. Say hi to, this is Pippin. If you can see her this is Pippin. She will disappear when I start driving, but she knows when I'm sitting here without my gloves on. She knows she can come by and she can just cuddle. This is Pippin. She is my rig room cat. So this is her zone. She comes into my rig room. There are a couple other cats around, but they're actually not supposed to be in this room. So this is her private domain where she can relax and just do whatever she wants to do, which is, say hi, Pippin. No, I don't want to. I'm too shy.
What are you minding? Oh, goodness.
So yeah, we're down to 5 more minutes before we get into a driver's meeting. I'm just waiting for it to show up in chat that we have to go to the driver's meeting. So as I said, there's lots of projects going on. The other thing is we will be running, myself and some of my team members will be running a 24-hour of Daytona this weekend. Keep an eye out for the stream to come up live. There should be a post going in probably later after tonight's race, probably tomorrow, for the stream when it's going to air. Basically, the stream will be launching, if you're in our time zone, Eastern time, the stream will launch at around probably 1:30 a.m.
Okay, Robert, 15 minutes
race
left.
begins
That's
at
15
around
minutes.
2. Race begins at 2 a.m. and by the time you do qualifying, so green flags probably around 2:12, 2:13. From which that point we will be racing for a full 24 hours, swapping out drivers, battling with LMP2 GT3 traffic, battling in our own class. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's very, very stressful, but it is always a lot of fun when we can get the drivers. Right now, we're 50%, actually I would say probably about 70% guaranteed we will be running the event on Saturday. I need a couple confirmations from a couple of my drivers as to what is happening. And then once I get the confirmation from my drivers and they've said, yeah, I can drive and I'm all good, then we can do up the schedule. But the goal is to race the Daytona for 24 hours from 2 a.m. Saturday morning till 2 a.m. Sunday morning. Full 24-hour race. It's going to be fun. The 24 hours are usually very eventful, lots of fun. I think there is actually a possibility of rain coming, but I don't know for sure. We will have to see whether or not there's going to be rain. But it will be what it is. So we'll go from there, and we'll just see how things sort themselves out. So yeah, we got about 3 minutes here. We're probably going to have to get into the driver's meeting, which is, there's nobody actually in the channel yet, so So we have our driver comms. So there's actually nobody in the driver comms as of yet. And just so that if you wish, you can stop. Don't mind continuing to look at this view. Let's take you to something where you can actually. It'll give you a good view of the. It'll give you a good view of this international circuit of Silverstone. It's very short, but it still has the good, really good corners where there's lots of opportunity for overtake. There's lots of opportunity for drafting down the back straight. The corners are if you miss an apex, you can usually recover from it. Yeah, it's gonna be this is a fun track. I got out already. I came out. Guys were coming out of the pits. If you weren't on the stream, and they were. Yeah, I screwed up automatic. Instantly I screwed up. I tried to push into a corner and I shouldn't have. That's always been my thing. It's like, oh, I can pass here, but instead of sometimes, I'm trying to be a little bit more aggressive on my passes because there's a lot of times where I will be too passive on it. I'll be, I don't want to pass him here because I don't know what he's going to do. And I end up messing up anyways because he's taken me away from my racing line, or my brake zone has changed, or my braking point has changed. Something has affected my line and caused me to have a major problem. So, Piffin, all right, just lay down. So yeah, I'm assuming we'll probably be going into our driver's meeting in a few minutes here. I will definitely keep it on scenic. There's actually not supposed to be any drivers out on track during our drivers meeting, but we'll, hopefully that's said and done. So yeah, with that in mind, before we come into our drivers meeting, I am just going to step away for a brief moment. And I will just to get myself ready and set up, and I will be right back.
Okay, Robert, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Once again, apologies. I am back. So we are just getting ready for our drivers meeting now. Drivers meeting in Discord, everybody. So it is time to go to our drivers meeting. Get ourselves in our Discord. And there we are. So yeah, drivers meeting, it's like any other race. You get any other kind of racing, you get all the drivers together and you tell them rules and regulations, maybe something they're not aware of. So actually, I don't need to put that on Do Not Disturb yet. I will shortly. So, yeah, we're going to see where we do here today. And here we go with our drivers meeting. Yeah, you are. So the other thing I need to do is I need to do my bite point on my clutch. Clutch bite point. Oh, it is at 90. I want to take it actually to an 85. Sorry about that, just hit the wrong button. Yes, it was a great race last time out. Alright. So now we will go out. So now actually I can go out and run some laps again. So let's get out there and see what we can do with other people on track.
Pit exit is clear. Don't cross the line.
Yeah, you don't really need to warm these tires up aside, but yeah, do what you do you, dude.
Okay, Robert. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Place. Track limits. Delete this lap. You've cut the track.
I'm not going to risk it. I'm at 15. The session's going to be over in a minute. We're going to be qualifying. So, no, not going to risk it. Not going to test it. Not going to test the system. Last thing I need is a DQ. I'm assuming all the other guys have probably gotten a bunch, but I'm just not going to risk it. I'll look through and see where it's at next time we're at, in the results, because it'll say how many incident points they had in practice. So I'll do that way. It's a much safer way to do it. So we have a 15-minute practice, or sorry, 15-minute qualifying. And if I recall correctly, and if he set it up correctly, then all cars are on track. So we're going to be drafting. We're going to be, we're going to have to get around with the cars. So it can get pretty chaotic. But again, it's usually a lot of fun. But yeah, it's if you enjoy this series and you have iRacing, come and look them up. Come and look up the BiS League. We've run the focus of the BiS is the F1600 and the Radical SR10. The Radical SR10 and both these series are sponsored by in real life sponsors, and if you happen to be good enough to win a championship here, you get to go jump into the real thing and take it out on the track. Obviously, it's they don't just let you go out go bananas. There's rules and regulations, but you get to sit in the real car, you get to drive the real car. Which is just adrenaline rush. So that's the goal. I doubt I don't know. I have to look. The standings haven't gone up from the first event, which is I was kind of looking forward to, but maybe it's a better thing that I don't know where I am in the standings right now, based on my finishing from last week, because we will have both Pro and Am on the track all at the same time. So there's actually two championships going on. There's the Pro Championship and there's the AM Championship, both of which are happening at the same time. Everybody's on track, everybody's going. Somebody practicing their takeoffs. That's another thing I got to work on, is just my launch is off the line. That's why I changed my clutch bite point, because I do use the hand clutch, so I don't, you always release really fast first, and then I can slow it down. So I'm hoping changing the bite point to an 85 has sorted things out. Probably before the next event in the F1600, I will have a chance to really sit down and practice my starts in this car, come up with a good bite point, good release point, how it so I can get off the line really quick. So 13 seconds, and we are going to be going into qualifying. I do use a shifter on this car, so you will see my hand going like this a lot, because it's the joy of, that's the other thing. I could use the paddles, but I want the joy of how the real car is. The real car actually has I have a H pattern shifter, but the real car has just a regular 14th shifter, forward to go, forward and backward just to change your gears. But I seem to do okay. My gear up and gear down seem to be okay in this car like this, so, and like I said, I could only get better as I go. So here we go, we're going out to qualify.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Okay, Robert, we've got 14 minutes to get the job done.
After watching Assad last time. Here we go.
V6. V10. V9, it's your best lap in this session. Okay, Robert, we need to watch these track limits.
Yeah, cut the grass. Yeah, you settle down here.
Place. You're now 2.1 seconds off the pace.
Oh, I want your draft, man. Don't pull out of it.
Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Alright, Robert, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. That's your quickest lap in this session. That puts you 1.6 off the pace. Going validate this lap, track limits. B16.
Okay, well that does it for my
We're damaged.
qualifying. I'm not going to go out for another 2 laps and do that. So, where are we right now? We are, so the stream is starting. So let's get our webcam on the stream. There we go. Mute speaker, mute microphone, and we are good to go. Yep. Alright, so we get 2 full heat races and then a 5-minute or 10-minute warm-up. And then from there we will have the feature race. They're all 20-minute races, every single one of them. So after the first heat, it's top 5 reverse grid. After the second heat, it's top 10 reverse grid. So this one's going to be about staying in it and staying as close to the front as I can. I mean, I am starting in 16th currently. We're Spanning 17th, 20th. I'm I'm only 4 from being at the very back of the pack, but I never
Just 2
qualify
minutes
well.
left. 2
I don't know
minutes to
why.
go.
Some guys can drive really, really well when there's no other cars on the track. I drive better when there's other cars on the track. So, and I mean, it's just the way it is. It's something I got to work on in the new year. It's probably going to be my New Year's resolution is to get way better at qualifying. Get way better at pushing the car to the limits, which is what I'm working on now. It's just, trying to push the car to it, like find the limits of the car. This car, I've
Let me
come
go.
pretty
I'll give you
close.
another one.
I've come pretty close to finding the limits of this car, but I've also gone over the limits of this car. So I'm still getting the nuances of it, but we'll see where it all goes. Should be a lot of fun. Like I said, the last race was a lot of fun. And I mean, yeah, I want to win a championship. I want to get one of these for Walmart. It's also a great camaraderie. That way, it's a great environment. Camaraderie. There we go. With everybody here, everybody's really, most of the time, everybody's pretty friendly. Most of the time, everybody, is apologetic if they screw up. They're gonna get mad at you if you do something stupid. But all in all, everybody's really communicative. There's a lot of communication on Discord all the time. Guys will help guys a lot of times just to try and cruise, say, hey, I want to follow you for a while and see how you run the course. So here we go. We're down to 30 seconds. We got 17 off tracks, 13 laps. So am I really worried about an off track? Not particularly. Not looking at a penalty, but it will be what it is. So
That's the end of the session. 16th
there we
place.
go. Yeah, I know, 16th. All right. And in this, like I said, some guys get really, really aggressive at the start, and that could happen here. And I could very, very quickly be up at the front, which is not unusual and has happened before. So here we go. First, so this is race number 4 for us in this championship. 3 rounds here at Silverstone International. Round 1 about to get underway. Getting myself a little bit.
T-minus 90 seconds.
So just waiting on the flag countdown before we go green. So I'm not even going to start the car. It's not really any point.
T-minus 60 seconds.
So 1 more minute and we will be going green. Thank you very much for enjoying the stream, being on the stream. I appreciate it. If you enjoy the stream, be sure to let others know. Hopefully it's half decent to watch. It's enjoyable to watch. But we'll have to see how that goes. For now, I'm going to get into racing. And if you have anything you want to say during the race, feel free to say so. And I will try to speak to you.
The race starts in 30 seconds.
Good luck, everyone.
Field strength is
Like, boys, how we going?
2,300. The track temp is 66 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 66. This will be a standing start. Okay, Robert, be ready. Floor it.
On your left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
17th place.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
There's an incident in. Turn 3 looks like Morris.
On your right. Clear right.
Come on.
Clear right.
Incident in. Turn 4 looks like green.
Car right. Clear right. Hold your line. Clear right.
How'd I get out of that without damage? Wow.
Right side. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
There's an incident in Vale. You think it might be Jonathan? Thirteenth place. Keep it within the track limits. Pit window is open. Okay, Robert, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. You have 6 incident points. The next car is Taylor, car number 15. A license, and their rating is 2.5. Incident in Stowe. It looks like Taylor. The driver in front of us is Cormier, car number 57. C license, the rating is 1.2. B12.
Not really where I wanted to be. I might have a little bit of damage.
warned about track limits.
Bring that corner up.
Alright, Robert, we've just cut the track. V12. There's an incident here. Abby, it looks like it's Paul. Just had a warning for cutting the track. There's an incident here. Abby, we think it might be Milani.
On your right. Still there. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Robert.
On your right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Tenth position.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. Left side. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. On your right. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Had a black flag. We'll need to come into the pits.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
You need to come in for this penalty in the next 3 laps. P9. White flag, last lap. One more collision and we're out. Stop with the banger racing. We need to come in for this penalty in the next 2 laps.
Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your
I'm probably
line.
going to get punished for the fact that I have a
Hold your line.
drive-through, but
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Good race, Logan.
Maybe.
Yeah. Good race, dude. That was good.
Right side. Clear right.
P10. There's the finish. Well done. That
okay, that was a lot of fun. But where did it end up putting me? It put me in P10. We'll see whether or not it gives me a penalty at the end. I don't think it will because the race was over and I had 3 laps to go, so I was able to run. So that's pretty respectable, 10th place. But now we got to go out and do it one more time.
That's the end of the session.
That was stressful. See if we can do that again. So yeah, where did it put me? So where am I going to grid? That is the question. Grid. It is gridding me in 15th place. Yeah, it didn't like the fact that I gave the penalty, so it took away 5 spots on me because of the penalty. That really burns. It really, really burns. But we'll have to try and do better this time around. Starting in 15th place, and we'll see how this goes.
The race starts in 10 seconds. 20 minutes. Okay, Robert, there's some good drivers out there. Our target is to finish around P15. Standing start now. Concentrate. Be ready. Go, go, go.
Car right. Clear right. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Still there. Clear right. On your right.
Incident turn through Jonathan.
Still there. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
There's an incident in Stowe. We think it might be Cormier.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. 3 wide. You're on the left. Clear right.
Come on, try fucking harder.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
V30. There's an incident in Farm. It looks like McDonald.
On your left. Clear left.
Come on, watch these track limits, please, Robert.
On your right. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
You have 6 incident points.
Come on.
We'll need to come in for repairs. They've shown us the meatball flag. Incident in Vale. It looks like Jonathan. Engage the limiter. Box in for 580 meters.
We have a fast repair, which is good. Turn that on.
Box in 5, 4, 3,
Sorry about
2,
that, Daniel.
1. Box now.
Oh, and I get a penalty too. So yeah, I deserve it.
The leader's just done a 110.3. Pit exit is clear. Okay, Robert. The next car is Graham, car number 248. There's an incident in Club. We think it might be Graham, McLean and McDonald.
Graham,
15
what
minutes
the
remaining,
fuck are you
15
doing?
minutes to go. Jonathan is entering the pits. He's in P17. We think he'll come out just behind you. Pit window open. P16. There's an incident in Abbey. Looks like it's Mulman. left, hit for fuel by lap 30. The car in front of us is now Ullman, car number 41, C licence.
You again.
Fancy me and you here.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh, this time we actually get 17 incidents instead of 12, so that's good, I guess.
Alright Robert, the next car is McLean, car number 69, C licence, and their rating is 2.2. B15. Menezes, car number 295, is now in the lead.
Yeah, can you guys, Michael, Tyler, Ozzy, can you guys please fight more? I'm trying to catch.
I can't slow my bathtub down.
I like to think of it more as a coffin with wheels.
B13. Okay, Robert, you've used half your fuel. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. sure to warn us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. Track limits.
Gotta be kidding me.
Okay, Robert, we're at the halfway point. We think about 4 laps remaining on this tank.
Haven't had that happen in quite some time. Gotta turn that shit off. Holy crap. Can't have that.
B13. Three laps of fuel remaining.
I got lucky if I did that. I could actually recover.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. Please, Robert. You have 10 incident points. Logan, car number 316, is now leading. White flag, 1 more lap. 2 litres left. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
You're right, Steve, you're right.
Logan took
Another good one. Well done, then.
Good race, Clay. That's fun at the end.
Just hope I don't run out of fuel. Okay, we made it on fuel. Okay, I'll take the P13.
13th place. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
Okay, so I think we got a 10-minute warm-up. Okay, so for the 10-minute warm-up, I am going to step away for a minute.
the end of the session.
Alright. So I am going to set my timer. And please be patient.
Checkered flags out, B13.
I will be right back. Okay, so we are back. Sorry about that. I just had to step away between the races. But I am back now. Here we are. And this should be fun. We'll see how things go. Final race. I think, where am I starting? Gridding in 13th position. So moving up. I would have had a top 10 if it wasn't for that penalty. So at 13. So we have 15, 13, so hey, we're looking for at least a P11 this time around. Top 10 would be nice. If I can keep the car out of trouble. We've got 2 minutes and 54, about 3 minutes now before we go live into our final race. Once again, this race is live broadcast over on Pit Road Productions, so you can jump over there, you can check them out. See all of the racing rather than just my onboard. You can see all the action happening on the track with everybody. Some outside views probably of me battling. Give them a like, give them a like, give them a follow, give them an alert, and they'll let you know anytime they're online. I will say though, they broadcast a lot of races, so you may just want to watch the Howler Racing for now, and know when they are broadcasting races that I am in, or you can check out a lot of the other races they run. You may even actually hear me in the commentator's box, which does actually happen from time to time. So not only do I race, I also do commentary in events, usually with Pit Road Productions. So yeah, lots of fun. So we are down to 2 minutes before we get into our final heat. And the final heat is 20 minutes, another 13 laps. Let's see if I can keep this thing clean this time. So we got a minute 33. Once again, chat is live, so if you are watching, feel free to say hello. It'd be great to hear from you. I know that people are actually watching the stream, enjoying it. We're down to about a minute before we get into our final heat. Starting in 13th position this time around, by the looks of it. Yeah, see, it put me a lap down because of that penalty, so that was kind of disappointing. But we will see how things go. We will wait for our crew chief to tell us it is the end of the session. So once the race is done, I will be probably ending the stream very quickly. I got lots of things to do, lots of stuff to take care of. I appreciate everybody that's watched the stream today. I will reiterate that before I shut her down, but yeah, you'll have some time, and there is some time at the end. It won't just cut out on you. We'll show you that it is leaving. So we are down to almost 10 seconds before we get into this race. So let's get ready for it. Looks like we have 17 incidents again in this one. 17 incidents, 3 laps. So I can do off track, I just can't have any wrecks. So the wrecks pile them up pretty quick on you. We're getting ready to grid. So let's take these cars.
That's the end of the session. B13.
So we will grid in 13th position this time around. A lot of aggressive drivers. It's getting darker. So
It's a little
know.
dark.
I hope this track has lights.
It definitely doesn't.
Good luck, all. Yeah.
Good luck, everyone.
So yeah, I have to put an apology in Discord.
Holy smokes, boys, let's get it, baby.
And we know we're low on fuel. We're limited on fuel, so yeah, we don't want to fire the car up right to the last minute.
The track temp is 66 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 66. P13. It's a strong grid. We're expecting you to finish in at least P14. Okay, standing start. Alright, Robert. Here we go. Don't fuck this up.
Oh, this is interesting in the dark.
Left side, clear left.
Incident in Abbey. It looks like McDonald.
Heated up the rear tires.
Track limits. Watch those lines.
Let's go. I'm not gonna fight you, little gangster.
Car right, clear right.
Copy that, buddy. Let's go get him.
Christian, you trying to be like me or something?
Right side,
Black box relative.
Yo, I flew.
hold your line. Still there. Clear right. On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Robert.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
There's an incident in Vale. Looks like it's Cormier. The pit window is now open. B9. Be warned about track limits.
Appreciate you.
On your left. Clear left.
I got 8 already, so I'm not trying to be too close.
Watch those track limits or we'll get a penalty.
We got a good gap behind, so let's
On
lock
your
in.
right.
Hey!
Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Flag. Let's come into the pits to serve the penalty.
your right. Clear right.
There's an incident in Vale. We think it might be Smith. There's an incident in Club. It looks like Smith.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
B15.
It's getting a little harder to see than I'd like.
You think?
We've got two
Like I can barely see the
laps.
track surface. It looks all black.
You're one collision away from being disqualified. Calm down. Engage limiter, please, Robert. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Pit exit's clear. The car in front is Taylor, car number 15, A license, and their rating is 2.5. P17.
Mike, let's work together. I'm faster. You've used half your fuel.
Okay, Robert, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. We'll be warned about track limits.
Four more laps and I can't get a single incident. Did it again. That's it.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. 2
Okay,
meters
I'm
remaining.
definitely going to have to work on that. I have no idea. That's twice now during this race that something has happened and the steering wheel is either disconnected or something else has taken over and disconnected the steering wheel. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's causing it. But hopefully we'll get that repaired, especially before Saturday when we're running in the 24-hour. That's definitely going to be an issue if it's going to do something like that. So we will have to check in and see what kind of problems are occurring that's causing my wheel to disconnect. It's not getting hot. It's not overheating. So I don't know realistically why it would be giving me this issue. So I apologize. I really appreciate anybody who's enjoyed the stream tonight. But I am going to end the stream at this point because apparently I've got some work to do on this system to try and find out why I keep getting the wheel disconnect. Hopefully I can solve this issue again before Saturday. Otherwise I won't be able to run the 24. So we will see what happens. Again, thank you very much for watching the stream. I appreciate it.
All good.
And hopefully we will see you all on the weekend. So have a great night. Have a great week. See you through a few days.